Welcome back to Bay Area Focus. From school programs to summer workshops, Access Dance Company shares a message of inclusion with many communities. Judith Smith and Nick Brentley from Access join me now. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thanks so much for having us.
Well, this is exciting because Access is actually in its 28th year.
Yes.
That's amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
It is rather.
So it's been a long time.
Yep.
It's a dance company, a contemporary dance company.
Yes.
And it involves dancers with and without disabilities.
Exactly.
How did this all come to be?
Well, our first director was a dancer, and she was curious about what would happen when you get people who move very differently together. And she got a group of us together really with the idea of doing just one dance piece. And we performed it in Oakland in 1988, and we got hooked on what we were doing. The dance community got hooked on what we were doing, and the disability community was really, really interested and engaged.
Mm-hmm. And it's interesting with the disability community to be involved in this. Do you find that some of them thought maybe I couldn't join a dance company?
Yeah, I think that that's true, and I think also there are a lot of non-disabled people who have been told they're to this or to that to dance, and I think what Access has done really well is to expand the definition of what a dancer is and what dance is.
And Access is everywhere. You even go into the schools and
we do a lot of work
and hold
in
assemblies.
Schools. Yeah, Nick can talk a little bit about our assembly program.
Sure. We often go into a school, an elementary school or middle school, and we put on a show for the kids to share what we do as a company and what we create, and again, to reinforce the idea that dance is accessible for all body types.
And we actually have a clip of one of the performances. Let's take a look.
Great.
It really is beautiful work. What is some of the reaction you get from young people who see these performances?
Lots of wows, oohs and ahs, and just enchantment and wonderment, because they've never seen anything like this before. Again, I think that this idea of seeing people with disabilities dancing is new and novel for a lot of people, especially at a really, really young age, so that when they do see that for the first time, there's this big surprise and then a realization, oh, anybody can do this.
And what is it about dance that really connects people?
Well, I think the interesting thing about dance, we're taught in our society not to look at disabled people. So there's this strange kind of visibility and invisibility that happens. But when you give kids and even adults the opportunity to just kind of stare at us and watch us, because that's what we're there to do, is to be watched, I think it makes it more, and I'm going to put in air quotes, normal. And I think they start seeing the potential that exists when people with differences get together to collaborate.
What does it do for the dancers?
What does it do for the dancers?
What does dance do for the dancers?
Well, what does Access do for the dancers with disabilities who are actually performing? And you talked about it, some of them thought, I may never be on stage, I may never be in a dance company, and then here they are performing these beautiful dances.
Well, I will say that, our non-disabled dancers are just as important as our disabled dancers, and neither of us can do what we do without the other. And so, as a disabled person, I didn't come to dance from a dance background. I was an equestrian, and I was injured in a car accident. But what dance gave me was a way to be physical again, a way to work with people, a way, and I think for Access, one of the things that keeps me interested and brings other dancers, we get to work with really well-known choreographers, and we do work that has an impact.
Yeah, it looks like it. Well, you guys are doing such great work. It's beautiful choreography, beautiful work. And for more information on Access Dance, just log on to accessdance.org. Again, that's accessdance.org. Thanks so much for coming on the show. And that's it for this week. We'll be back with more Bay Area Focus next week. Have a great day.